Welcome back to Dan on Dev. Today I'm tackling a common leadership pitfall that quietly kills innovation, chasing cohesion as a strategic goal. Cohesion. It sounds like such a great idea, right? A team that gels, that works together seamlessly, that avoids conflict and moves as one. Cohesion sounds noble. And it looks great from the outside. There's less conflict, smoother meetings, seemingly higher morale. It's understandable why leaders chase cohesion. But there's one thing: when cohesion itself becomes the goal, the same concept starts to rot an organization from the inside. Because cohesion at that point stops becoming healthy collaboration, and it starts to become something else entirely. Suppression of dissent creates groupthink and stagnation. People aren't arguing, ideas aren't being shot down. On the surface, everything feels good, but let's be clear. Dissent isn't always bad, and it's often critical. Healthy dissent, thoughtful and constructive disagreements, is essential to making great products. Without it, you end up with yes men, echo chambers, and critical flaws that go unchallenged until it's too late. When cohesion becomes dangerous. Let's take some real examples that I've seen and that some people have seen themselves. Maybe I didn't articulate this way. Okay, let's take a product team that feels pressure to agree during the roadmap planning. The engineer who spots a scalability issue stays quiet to avoid being the blocker. 6 months later, disaster. Another case, a junior designer hesitates to push back on UX decisions because the team has already aligned, right? And the customers later complain about usability issues. Leadership decides that opposing views are toxic. When leadership decides that opposing views are toxic, they slowly sideline or exit people who challenge ideas. The talent ends up leaving and the product stagnates. These are not hypotheticals. They happen every day in companies large and small. I've seen it myself. In the name of cohesion, diversity of thought is sacrificed. Ironically, the pursuit of cohesion divides and weakens teams. What I like to do is focus on vision. Cohesion will follow. Cohesion will become the byproduct. So here's the shift in thinking. Cohesion is a byproduct, not the primary goal. Vision and mission need to lead the way. When you have a clear and compelling vision and your team understands and believes in it, something powerful happens naturally. Disagreements become about how to achieve the vision, not whether the vision matters. Debate becomes energizing, not divisive. Even dissenting voices are aligned in wanting the best for the product and the customer. That is true alignment, not forced cohesion, but shared purpose. In my experience leading product teams and startups, this is where the magic happens. Vision-driven teams embrace healthy tension. They challenge each other and iterate toward the best solutions together. The role of the leader in this is critical, right? This is where I'm talking to you. Vision starts with leadership, but great leaders know that vision isn't static. It needs to evolve and adapt as your team, product, and market grow. Leaders need to cast a strong vision to give the team something worth rallying behind. Encourage dissenting opinions to foster debate and refine vision and solutions. Stay flexible and humble. Recognize that the best ideas may not be your own, and likely are not. Your focus needs to be finding all of the best ideas and encouraging them. When that is what the leaders are focused on, teams learn that disagreeing is safe and valuable. That's when true cohesion, the healthy kind, emerges. So if you find yourself worrying about cohesion, ask yourself, is this really cohesion that you want, or alignment to a compelling vision? Focus on the vision. Invite healthy dissent and watch cohesion show up, not as something forced, but something earned through shared purpose. Thanks for joining. If this has been helpful, please click the like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody that needs to see it. See you next time on Dan on Dev, where we continue to hack software leadership to build better teams, products, and companies.